Welcome dear students to the Standard 9th Algebra Chapter 3 Polynomials Part 3. Let's recall what we have learned in the previous module. We have learned about algebraic expression, polynomials, polynomials based on number of terms, degree of polynomials, standard form, index form and coefficient form, and types of polynomials based on degree. Now we will be doing practice set 3.2. Question number 1. Use the given letters to write the answer. There are 8 trees in the village. Let if the number of trees increase every year by b, then how many trees will be there after x years? Now, if there are already a number of trees in the village and b number of trees is increasing every year, so after x years, we will have a plus xb number of trees in the village. Question number 2. For the parade, there are y students in each row and x such number of rows. Then how many students are there for the parade in all? Now, if we have y students in one row and 2 rows are there, we will have 2y students. So, if x rows are there, we will have x into y number of students in the parade. Question number 3. The tens and the units place of a 2-digit number is m and n. If write the polynomial which represent the 2-digit number. Now, suppose a 2-digit number 36, it can be written as 30 plus 6. Now, it can be expanded more as 3 into 10 plus 6 into 1. Now here 6 is the digit in the units place and 3 is the digit in the tens place. So we can write 3 into 10 which is in the tens place and 6 into 1 which is in the units place. Now therefore m is in the tens place, we will write m into 10 plus n in the units place as n into 1. So, our 2-digit number is 10m plus n. Now, we will be doing operation on polynomials. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division are the operations which can be done on polynomials. Now, in addition and subtraction, the like terms are arranged together and solved. So, we will be doing question number 2. Add the polynomials. The question is x cube minus 2x square minus 9 and 5x cube plus 2x plus 9. We will write once again with the addition sign in between the polynomials. That is x cube minus 2x square minus 9 plus in between the brackets and 5x cube plus 2x plus 9. After opening the brackets and bringing the like terms together, we get 1x cube plus 5x cube in one bracket plus minus 2x square in another bracket plus 2x plus minus 9 plus 9. Now we will be writing this in the decreasing order of the variables. So after solving, we will get 1 plus 5 in bracket and the variable x cube will be written outside, minus 2x square because we don't have any other variable or other terms along with this, plus 2x, and calculating minus 9 and plus 9 we get 0. So our answer is 6x cube minus 2x square plus 2x. Question number 2 is minus 7m raised to power 4 plus 5m cube plus root 2 and 5m raised to power 4 minus 3m cube plus 2m square plus 3m minus 6. Here we have two polynomials. Now we will write with the addition symbol in between. Then we will write with the like terms together. So we get minus 7m raised to power 4 plus 5m raised to power 4 from the second polynomial plus in bracket plus 5m raised to power 3 and minus 3m raised to power 3 from the second polynomial plus 2m raised to power 2 because it doesn't have any other like term from the second polynomial plus 3m plus root 2 minus 6. Now, writing the coefficients inside the bracket and the variable outside, we get minus 7 plus 5 m raised to power 4 plus 5 minus 3 m raised to power 3 plus 2 m raised to power 2 plus 3m plus root 2 minus 6. Now this we cannot be solving because we cannot add or subtract root 2 and a constant. So we get answer as minus 2m raised to power 4 plus 2m raised to power 3 plus 2m raised to power 2 plus 3m plus root 2 minus 6. Now, question number 3, we have 3 polynomials to add. So, question is 2y raised to power 2 plus 7y plus 5, 3y plus 9 and 3y square minus 4y minus 3. We will write once again with the addition sign in between the polynomials. So, 2y square plus 7y plus 5 plus 3y plus 9 plus 3y square minus 4y minus 3. Arranging the like terms, we get 2y square plus 3y square plus 7y plus 3y minus 4y plus 5 plus 9 minus 3. Now, solving it, we get 2 plus 3 as the coefficient inside the bracket, y raised to power 2 plus 7 plus 3 minus 4 inside the bracket, y as the variable outside plus inside the bracket 5 plus 9 will be 14 minus 3 inside the bracket. So we get 5y square plus 10 minus 4y plus 11. The answer is 5y square plus 6y plus 11. Question number 3. Subtract the second polynomial from the first. Number 1 is x square minus 9x plus root 3 and second polynomial is minus 19x plus root 3 plus 7x square. So we will write this question once again with the minus sign because it is subtraction. So we get x square minus 9x plus root 3 minus, and inside the bracket we will write the second polynomial, that is minus 19x plus root 3 plus 7x square. So when we open the bracket, we get x square minus 9x plus root 3, and multiplying with minus with the numbers inside, we get it as minus into minus will be plus 19x, minus into plus will be minus root 3, minus into plus will be minus 7x square. Now we will be writing the like terms together. So we get x square minus 7x square in one bracket plus minus 9x plus 19x in second bracket plus root 3 minus root 3 in third bracket. So after solving we get 1 minus 7. The coefficients can be written inside one bracket and the variable outside as x square plus minus 9 plus 19 in bracket and x outside plus 0 because root 3 and minus root 3 will be cancelled. So we get as minus 6x square plus 10x. Second question, 2ab square plus 3a square b minus 4ab, and the second polynomial is 3ab minus 8ab square plus 2a square b. Writing the question once again with the minus sign in between the brackets, we get 2ab square plus 3a square b minus 4ab minus 3ab minus 8ab square plus 2a square b. Now students, when it is subtraction, we have to put the minus sign in front of the bracket. After that we have to multiply with this minus sign to the terms inside the bracket. Now opening the bracket we get 2ab square plus 3a square b minus 4ab minus 3ab, and minus into minus will become plus 8ab square, minus into plus will become minus 2a square b. Bringing the like terms together, 2ab square plus 8ab square in one bracket plus 3a square b minus 2a square b second bracket and minus 4ab minus 3ab in the third bracket. So solving it, we get 2 plus 8 as 10ab square plus 3 minus 2 is 1a square b minus 3 and minus 4 added together we get minus 7ab. Question number 4 is multiply the given polynomials. First question, 2x multiplied to x square minus 2x minus 1. Now here it is a monomial multiplying the trinomial. So with 2x we will multiply all the terms which is inside the bracket. So we get 2x into x square is 2x cube. 2x into 2x is minus 4x square. 2x into minus 1 is minus 2x. Students, here we will multiply the coefficients and the variables using the indices property, and we have to see the sign which is written in front of the coefficient also. Question number 2 is x raised to power 5 minus 1 into x raised to power 3 plus 2x square plus 2. Now here we have a binomial multiplied to a trinomial. So now we have to write separately with x raised to power 5 multiplied with the trinomial, that is second polynomial, x raised to power 3 plus 2 x square plus 2. Then again we have to multiply with minus 1 into the second polynomial, that is x cube plus 2x square plus 2. So when we multiply x raised to power 5 and x raised to power 3, we get x raised to power 8, x raised to power 5 plus into 2x raised to power 2 will be 2x raised to power 7, x raised to power 5 plus into 2 is equal to 2x raised to power 5. Multiplying with minus 1 inside the bracket, we get all the terms as it is with the sign changed. So we get here minus x raised to power 3, minus 2 x raised to power 2 and minus 2. Now here we don't have any like terms, so it is already written in the decreasing order of the variables. So this is our answer. Question number 3. 2y plus 1 multiplied to y square minus 2y raised to power 3 plus 3y. So here again binomial multiplied to the trinomial. We have to separate the brackets. So it will be 2y multiplied to y square minus 2y raised to power 3 plus 3y plus 1 into y square minus 2y cube plus 3y. So when you multiply, we get 2y raised to power 3, adding 1 and 2 of these variables, we get 2y raised to power 3. 2y into minus 2y raised to power 3 will become minus 4y raised to power 4 plus 2y into 3y, we get 2 into 3 as 6 and y raised to power 2. Here multiplying with 1, we are getting y raised to power 2 minus y raised to power 3 plus 3y. So we will add up the like terms. We get minus 4y raised to power 4 plus 2y raised to power 3 minus 2y raised to power 3 plus 6y raised to power 2 plus 1y raised to power 2 plus 3y. So after solving, we get as minus 4y raised to power 4. Then these two will be cancelled. Next, plus 6 and plus 1 we get as 7y raised to power 2 plus 3y. So this is our answer. Question number 5. Divide the first polynomial by the second polynomial and write the answer in the form of dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So our first question is x cube minus 64 divided by x minus 4. We will write this dividend as x raised to power 3 minus 64 is equal to x raised to power 3 plus 0x raised to power 2 plus 0x minus 64. Now, this division sign we all know. We have learnt in the smaller classes. Divisor we will be writing outside as x minus 4 and dividend x raised to power 3 plus 0x square plus 0x minus 64 inside. Now, when you divide the first term x cube by x, we get x square. So this is our quotient. So we will write this quotient x square on the top and multiply x square to the divisor. We get x square into x, we get x cube, x square into minus 4 as minus 4x square. Then we have to subtract, so we will change the signs and cancel x cube and minus x cube. Here we will get minus 4 as plus 4x square. After subtracting, we will get 0 plus 4 as 4x square. Second term we will write it as plus 0x. Now we will divide this 4x square by the first term of the divisor. So we get 4x square upon x is equal to 4x. This 4x will be written as the quotient in outside. So now multiply the quotient with the divisor. 4x into x we get 4x square and 4x into minus 4 we get minus 16x. Subtracting, we are changing the signs. So 4x square minus 4x square and here we are getting minus 16x as plus 16. After calculating, this will be cancelled and become 0. Here we are getting 0 plus 16x as 16x and the next term minus 64 we will write down. Now 16x upon x, that is the first term, we will divide, we get it as equal to 16. This 16 we will write as quotient up and then multiplying with 16 into x we get 16x and 16 minus into minus 4 is equal to minus 64. Subtracting, the signs will be changed and then we will get 16 and minus 16 will be cancelled, minus 64 and plus 64 will be cancelled, and we get the remainder as 0. So now we got dividend is equal to x raised to power 3 minus 64. Divisor is x minus 4. Quotient is x raised to power 2 plus 4x plus 16, and remainder is 0. So we shall prove that dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now our dividend was x raised to power 3 minus 64. So we are multiplying x minus 4, that is the divisor, into quotient x square plus 4x plus 16 plus 0. So and 0 is the remainder here. So we will multiply with the each term and the second polynomial. So x into x square plus 4x plus 16 plus minus 4 into x square plus 4x plus 16, as we have seen in the multiplication of polynomials. So we get as x cube plus 4x square plus 16x minus 4x square minus 16x minus 64. Now after deducting 4x square and minus 4x square, 16x and minus 16x, we are left with x cube minus 64, and that is our dividend. So our left hand side was dividend. We have got the right hand side also as the dividend. We will be doing the next question. 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square plus 2 divided by x square minus x. So we will write the dividend in the index form as 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square plus 0x plus 2 divided by x square minus x. So the division sign we will put x square minus x will be written outside. 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square plus 0x plus 2 will be written inside. Now in the rough side we will do the division. 5x raised to power 5 upon x square is equal to 5x raised to power 3. So our quotient will be 5x raised to power 3. When we multiply 5x raised to power 3 with the divisor, we get 5x raised to power 5 minus 5x raised to power 4. We will subtract it, so the signs will be changed. So 5x raised to power 5 and minus 5 raised to x raised to power 5 will be cancelled. On the next term we get 4x raised to power 4 plus 5x raised to power 4. So the answer will be 9x raised to power 4 minus, writing the next term, 3x raised to power 3. Now we will divide 9x raised to power 4 by this x square. So we will get it as 9x raised to power 4 upon x square is equal to 9x square. So our quotient will be plus 9x square. Now multiplying with plus 9x square into x square, we get plus 9x raised to power 4 minus 9x cube. Subtracting, we get the signs will be changed. 9x raised to power 4 will become minus, and plus 9x raised to power 3 will become plus. So these two terms will be cancelled and we get minus 3 plus 9 as plus 6x raised to power 3, and the next term will be plus 2x square. Dividing 6x cube by x square, we get 6x cube upon x square is equal to 6x. So the quotient becomes 6x. Now multiplying this 6x by x square minus x, we get 6x raised to power 3 minus 6x square. Changing the sign, we get these two get cancelled and plus 2 plus 6 will be the answer as 8x raised to power 2. The next term will be plus 0x. So 8x square upon x square is equal to 8. So our quotient will become plus 8. Now plus 8 multiplied with the divisors, we get 8x square minus 8x. Changing the sign for subtraction, 8x square and minus 8x square get cancelled. 0x plus 8x, the answer is 8x and the next term is plus 2. But we cannot divide the 8x by x square. So our remainder will be 8x plus 2. Now dividend is equal to 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square plus 2. Divisor is x square minus x. Quotient is 5x raised to power 3 plus 9x square plus 6x plus 8, and remainder is 8x plus 2. Now we will be writing in the form dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Therefore 5x raised, we have to see that left side is equal to right hand side. 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square plus 2 is equal to x square minus x into 5x cube plus 9x square plus 6x plus 8 plus the remainder as 8x plus 2. So now right hand side we will multiply with x square minus x to this polynomial. So we get x square into 5x cube plus 9x square plus 6x plus 8 minus x into 5x cube plus 9x square plus 6x plus 8 plus 8x plus 2. Multiplying, we get 5x raised to power 5 plus 9x square raised to power 4 plus 6x cube plus 8x square minus 5x raised to power 4 minus 9x raised to power 3 minus 6x square minus 8x plus 8x plus 2. Now these two terms will be cancelled. Here, bringing the like terms, we get 5x raised to power 5 plus 9 minus 5x raised to power 4 plus x 6 minus 9 x raised to power 3 plus 8 minus 6 x raised to power 2 plus 2. Solving it, we get 5x raised to power 5 plus 4x raised to power 4 minus 3x raised to power 3 plus 2x square plus 2 is equal to. Question number 6. Write down the information in the form of algebraic expression and simplify. There is a rectangular farm with length 2a square plus 3b square meter and breadth a square plus b square meter. The farmer used a square-shaped plot of a farm to build a house. The side of the plot was a square minus b square meter. What is the area remaining part of the farm? So solution, length of the rectangular form is 2a square plus 3b square. Breadth of the rectangular form is equal to a square plus b square. Area of the rectangular form is length into breadth. Therefore, area is equal to 2a square plus 3b square multiplied by a square plus b square. When we open the bracket, it will be 2a square multiplied to the second polynomial a square plus b square plus 3b square multiplied by a square plus b square. So we get 2a raised to power 4 plus 2a square b square plus 3a square b square plus 3b raised to power 4. So the area of the rectangular form, that is A1, is equal to 2a raised to power 4 plus 5a raised to power 2 b square plus 3b raised to power 4. Now we will find the area of the plot used for making house with length a square minus b square. So it is a square shaped plot, therefore area is equal to L square, and that is equal to a square minus b square the whole square. So A2 is equal to a raised to power 4 minus 2a square b square plus b raised to power 4 square meter. Now area of the remaining part of the form is equal to a1 minus a2. So we get 2a raised to power 4 plus 5a square b square plus 3b raised to power 4 minus a raised to power 4 minus 2a square b square plus b raised to power 4. Now when we open the bracket and bring the like terms together, we get 2a raised to power 4 minus a raised to power 4 plus 5a square b square minus 2a square b square plus 3b raised to power 4 minus 1b raised to power 4. So our answer comes as 1a raised to power 4 plus 3a square b square plus 2b raised to power 4. So area of the remaining part of the form is equal to 1a raised to power 4 plus 3a square b square plus 2b raised to power 4 square meter. So let's have a quick recap of what we have learned in this module. We have learned to construct a polynomial or an algebraic expression, operations of polynomial such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and we have also done practice set 3. Thank you, students.